He nailed it. It was a lot closer.
Well, it was closer.
A lot closer, right?
Mac was at 3 count. He's like, no, that would have been a 2 and a 1.
Yeah, it would have been a 2.
No.
She was much closer.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to That Checks Out with Damon and the guy that doesn't care. Damon.
That's you.
No, it's you.
That's you. So
I'm not here at all.
So here's the deal. By the way, you look quite dapper today. Thank you. So hey, let's talk about a few things. Okay.
Talk about a few things.
First
It's been almost a month.
It has been a long time since we've been in here. We did catfish days. Okay.
Wasn't long enough.
Yeah. But
we did catfish days.
Yeah. Kafish?
Kafish. She's silent.
So yeah, we did that, and
Catfish
you ended up
days.
in multiple dunk tanks.
I ended up in 2 dunk tanks.
Yeah, that's multiple.
That is multiple.
If you round that
it's
to the
a
nearest
multiple
multiple
of 2.
It's 2. Yeah. So anyway, and then because we went to
one was
Christina.
Planned. Yes,
Christina and Chuck's party.
Congratulations, Christina, for paying off your student loans and having a party for it. We want to be invited for the payoff for that party.
Yeah, when you pay off that party. Yeah.
They had a trailer of bathrooms.
Yes,
3 bathrooms on one trailer that were nicer than some of the bathrooms in my house.
Correct. Well, and
you didn't go in. How would you?
The lids were up, right? The lids were up, so you're okay.
Yeah. Well, the lids were up, so they were up. By the way, they were rentals, so I would have gladly had someone to slam the lids on all of them. It's a rental.
Yeah, it's a rental.
But they had a dunk tank. They had bouncy house. They had a giant inflatable slide.
Yes.
That almost killed me on the way up, and almost killed me on the way down.
I know, and we were so close. We were so close to having a great weekend.
Yeah.
So close.
Yes, but Thursday, Hooper.
Yeah.
We haven't had a shout out to Hooper in a while. Hooper invited us to come down for what's now become annual Catfish Days appearance. You riled up the crowd, and they threw balls, so I would drop in a pool of questionable water.
I was going to say, it was sus. It was very sus. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was water. It was water.
Yeah. It looked kind of like dirty coffee and tasted like bleach.
Yeah. Well, that's the chlorine.
At first.
That was making it clean.
And then it got worse.
Yeah. So, I was basically just having people throw balls and calling people over, and it was kind of it. But that was Thursday night, and then on Sunday we went back to the parade.
We did the parade.
Well, Saturday we were at Harold's. We were at Christina's and Chuck's.
Yep.
Had
a great time. To be fair on that one, a lot of kids showed up early. The adults were kind of hanging out, and I was like, look, I'll go in this dunk tank if it'll distract the young ones.
Yeah.
And it did for a while, to the point where they're like, you can just stop getting up there. Like the adults were like, they're just going to keep dunking you. I'm like, yeah, I know, that's the point. I'm fine.
Yeah. I'm kind of like a sitter right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's right. You brought it up that said you can bring kids if you watch your kids. No one was watching this.
Yeah. You can bring your kids if Ted is in the dunk tank. Yeah. That should have been said. So, but no, we had a great time there. And then like Sunday, we did the Fear Factor finale.
Yeah. The parade and the Fear Factor.
Yeah.
finale.
And the parade. And you know what? It wasn't super hot. So it was probably
it had
the
a nice
coolest.
little drizzle.
Yes. Yeah. There was a little drizzle, not too humid. We had a really good time.
We weren't throwing around Frisbees this time.
That is correct.
So we didn't have to be as active.
Yeah. Old boy worked up a sweat. Yeah. We were handing out bracelets. So that worked out okay. But that was Catfish Days. Now, I want to say something that's coming up.
Oh, something's coming up?
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know, 9/21. Saturday, 9/21 to 7:30 in Wilmington. What do we got something. I want to say Wilson.
Yeah, I've been asked by numerous people. And this is for the people in the Wilmington, Illinois area where Damon and I grew up.
Correct.
Where we started. Where we were born and raised. I don't remember the rest of that song.
Hatched. Something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Something about up to no good. Playing ball in our neighborhood, something like that. Anyway, I've been asked a lot of times, like, when are you going to be performing closer to home? Like, I don't want to drive anywhere to support you or see you or have anything to do really with you if I have to put any effort into it. So when are you going to be closer to home?
Now, that was for me. Now, other people are kind of going, I like what he said. That was just for me.
That's just the character I play on this show. There have been a lot of people that have come far and wide to see me. Yeah. Hooper. Oh, yeah. And Jeff came to see me in downtown Chicago. A lot of people have seen me in Crystal Lake.
Yeah.
Heath and Gina came all the way to Kenosha to see me.
Yeah.
But this one is like, look, it's right in my backyard, old backyard, not my backyard, not my mom's backyard.
Correct.
But it'll be at the school next to the St. Rose Church, right on Kankakee Street. Also, if you go a little bit further down, you'll see our faces in the yard.
That is correct.
Because someone supports us by putting a sign in their yard. But yeah, it'll be doors open at 6:30. Show starts at 7:30. $15 if you buy your tickets online. $20 at the door. Headlining will be WGN Morning News Show star Mike Toomey, Hosting the show will be our good friend of the show, John DeCoss. I will be in the middle feature act. Probably do a little more extra time because it's my show and I can do what I want.
Yeah.
But also, you got to put the name on the top. You got to put the guy that's on TV on the top for the crowds.
So if I can have you pause for a second.
No.
What Wilson's really doing is he's bringing Chicago comedy to Wilmington. That's pretty cool. All right? That's pretty cool because people don't have to drive. They go pay money in the city to watch him do comedy and everything else. And he's on TV. He's a very entertaining, funny person. You know what I mean? And so's John. He's been here. So two-thirds of the show is lights out, man.
Yes, they are doing me a huge favor. I did that math. Don't think I didn't hear it.
2/3 of the show. But my point is what you're doing is you're providing that for the town we grew up in. That's pretty cool. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. By the way, I do understand I think there will be drinks as well.
Yes,
correct?
there will be a bar. It's not a full bar, but there'll be quite a few options.
Nice.
A few different beers, mixed drinks.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about wine at this point, but
understood.
It doesn't. I mean, there'll be enough.
You're
there'll be
Wilmington
enough.
It's you.
To,
it's not classy enough for wine, probably.
And I also, we've already called her out a few times. Hooper is the one who is. I'm executive producer of the show side of it. That's me. I'm putting it on. I am doing all of the show stuff.
Yeah.
She is doing all of the actual
the legwork.
The getting people to work the show, to help set up the show, to do everything. The idea is that they want to use this space for other things, and this will be a showcase of, look at one of the ideas of what you could do here. You could put on a show or a performance or use this room for other things. So she really wants it to present well, and that I'm perfectly fine. We had a meeting with her, and she had some ideas, and John came down. And we were last Sunday. We were in Wilmington. We talked with her. She had a lot of great ideas, and we were like, "Look, if you were doing this for this show and you want to put money into it, do not do that. If you are putting money into it and are going to use it at this show, but it's also for future stuff,
right?
Knock yourself out."
Correct.
Because that's the point of it.
You guys don't need nothing fancy.
Yeah, we don't need anything fancy. We need a microphone.
Yeah.
Which I was supposed to talk to Mac about it, but guess who found out today that Mac wasn't going to be here? He didn't pass that message along to you, Jerry.
Michaela, we're going to need you to turn your head when we leave today because we're going to take some stuff with us. So Ted needs a microphone.
I have a microphone. What I need is the stuff it plugs into.
Oh, okay. Okay. So we're going to take the mixing board. Okay.
The mixing board and any speakers he might have.
Yeah. And you know what? That's fine. He would want that to happen. Okay. But no, I wanted to mention that because this show's going to come out before then. We got a couple more shows coming out before then.
Yeah, we'll mention it probably every show before then.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But again, I'm kind of like, I mean, of course you said I get what VIP, you call it the alley. Is that where I sit?
Actually, when we were there, I said, if you can find a way where he can look through that window, because there's a row of windows at the top of that gym.
I got you.
That gym.
Yeah. That's where I need to be.
Multi-purpose room, as we used to call it back in the day.
Yeah, that's where I need to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, please, a lot of people like Christine Harold, we talked about her. She's supported and said, let's sell this place out for Ted. Some other people have done that. I don't ask for much. I don't really self-promote. I'm terrible at it. I would love it if we blow this place out and just make it where some people show up and late and be like, you can stand at the back, but that's about all we got for you.
Well, the other thing is, too, I hate to say it, this is show one. This doesn't mean it's one of one.
Right.
This could be one of many.
But it could be. Because it could be one of one.
It could be. Listen, so what we're saying is if you don't come, it's going to be one of one. Okay?
Yeah.
They're not. The town of Wilmington will banish Ted from where he grew up. Okay? Just so you know. So the other thing, can I just point this out real quick? You made yourself a sidekick on your own show. Okay? I just want to point that out.
Well, no, it was.
I understand. I understand why. I totally get it.
Here's the thing. I'm not.
You're not a headliner.
I'm not dumb enough to think I can carry this whole show.
Right. Let me do an hour.
And then bring in headliners and go, you can open for me.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, warm them up. By warm them up, I mean make them laugh. They're going to leave about 6 minutes into my set.
That's why I said that I will probably do much longer than a feature set.
Correct.
But I won't.
Yeah.
I won't be the headliner.
But your guys are on board with it, so it is what it is. It's going to be. It'll be a fun night. Please, everybody, if you're in the area and you can come out. All right. Now, we're done talking about you. Because that's probably the longest I've ever talked about you. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I did take a drink break because it was a lot. It was a lot to talk about.
So let's talk about me. All right. So I went on vacation.
Right, hold on, I'm checking out. Okay, you can turn whatever mic this is off.
Yeah, you can turn this mic off. I'm setting my headphones down. So I went on vacation. All right, and I went to the Mouse House. So you do.
Oh, you did?
So
I had no idea.
We drive down. We drive back.
No. You drive down.
I drive. Yeah. But anyway, so we stop on the way down. We stop in this hotel, and I sleep for about 4 hours, right? Because I'm tired. And on day one, we sleep. And I get up, I shower. So I get in the shower, okay? And this soap that's in there. Of course, I'm not unpacking all my stuff that night. You know what I mean? It's like it's a quick sleep.
If it doesn't, was it in a bar form?
It was.
Oh no,
It was in a bar.
no, bro, no.
Okay. Here's a name on it.
I'm not surprised if you aren't still itching your balls right now.
I kind of am. I'm still kind of itchy. I'm not even lying. I'm kind of broke out too from it because I
yeah,
use
that hotel soap.
Yeah, I use
I
the
don't know
hotel
what they put
soap
in it, but it is awful.
So anyway, the name on it was La Coup. Okay, so here's my thought. I'm in the shower and I'm like, I got to write this down when I get out. But here's my thought. You have a French business class, right? Where this guy basically walks up and says, he goes, "What's your idea? What are you going to do?" And he goes, "Look, hotel soap." You know what I mean? I know that I can corner the market on hotel soap, right? Then you see the professor turn slightly to the left and be like, "LaCroix, what do you got?" I'm going to bottle water and sell it back to people. You know what I mean? So it's like LaCou here, right? He missed. He really missed hard. You know what I mean?
The same way La Crux.
Yeah.
Doesn't like taste like anything that's on the can. Like it might have at one point been in the same room as a lemon.
Right. Yeah.
It's the same with the hotel soap. It at one point might have been next to a cleaner.
Yeah.
But really it's just disguised sandpaper.
And it's a Brillo pad.
It is awful.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so the thing is, I had they got the little bottles of shampoo and conditioner. I'm always real nervous to use those because they refill those, and I'm like, I'm not doing this. So I was like, I use the soap. So I use the soap on the hair too. Dude, I was sticky all day, bro.
You made a mistake.
All day.
I would rather take the horse stuff that you were afraid they put in the shampoo bottle.
Yeah, understood.
Than use that soap bar in my head.
Yeah, no, I was like, I don't know what they fill it with, so I'm just going to not use the shampoo bottle or conditioner. So I did that, and I thought, hey, this is a smart idea. Until I rubbed the soap in my head. Then I went, you know what? You don't have soap, get the soap out.
No.
Okay, now LaCou has now won.
Yeah, yeah.
He's won the battle.
His coup was
he's won
successful,
the battle.
yeah.
Okay. Now, the other thing that was cool at this place, okay, this wasn't cool at all. This actually really sucked, okay, for the soap. The other thing that was cool is they have this breakfast. Well, I say before we leave, I said, let's see what they have. We know we're going to Waffle House. Everybody knows that we're going to Waffle House.
We're going to Waffle House.
So anyway, I said, well, let's go down here first and just see what they have. I called it Future Pancake. I was Future Pancake Man. That was me. Because they have a pancake machine.
Well, you push a button and the pancakes out of
it drops it onto a conveyor,
yeah.
And it makes two of them,
yeah.
And it drops them onto your plate.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. That was phenomenal.
You're talking to a guy who spent the 3 years prior to this, coast to coast.
Yeah, but you don't know about Future Pancakes.
Oh, I'm well familiar with Future Pancakes.
Listen, you're just now learning about
Did I not talk about it as you were talking about it?
Well, yeah, because I probably told you already.
No.
We haven't talked. So
I am familiar with Future Pancakes.
But yes, no, I was eating pancakes from the future. By the way.
And then went to Waffle House?
Oh, yeah.
Checks out.
They were two small ones. And I was like, the lady's watching me make them. I just wanted to make them to watch them be made.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm in here. The whole family. We're all staring in this machine.
To be fair, if you wanted to, you could have just grabbed a couple of the sausages that are in there, make a couple pigs in a blanket. Have those eaten by the time you're walking out of the breakfast room. That's the size of these Future Pancakes.
Yeah, no, they're not very big. They're really not very big.
I remember you made me make you waffles when we were traveling.
Yeah, I didn't know how that thing worked.
To Iowa.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Well, I didn't make you.
You were like, I'd really like a waffle.
Yeah, so here's the deal. I'm going to talk about waffles until someone makes the waffles, right? Didn't you figure that out? That's what you kind of figured out.
Yeah.
You're like, he's going to talk about it until he has them. So, and then he's probably still going to talk about them. So, but the other thing, so like when I go to sleep at night, I watch the TV. We leave the TV on.
Oh, yeah, I know. You watch the TV, and in Minnesota, you leave the window wide open.
That's in Minnesota, but that's pretty much everywhere. That's correct. So anyway, just so we know, I went on vacation during the Olympics. So guess what was on the TV 24/7?
I would assume the Olympics.
Yeah. I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm watching stuff that I don't want to watch. Now you can't go back to sleep right away. You're like, where is like the jail show or something? When you're at a Disney resort, they have the vintage cartoon channel. It's like, bro, show me the vintage cartoons. I can't watch these anywhere else, And we didn't turn it on. We left it on the Olympics because I love my wife. I didn't say nothing. It is what it is, right? But here's what I learned. I will get to about why in a moment. But here's what I learned. They have a shooting. They shoot the handguns, right? And of course, the one guy, they do all the memes about the guy who just held his hand out and shot stuff or whatever else. But they had this girl from Hungary, okay? She didn't drop her arm to a 45-degree angle and then wait 3 seconds to shoot or whatever it was. And so she lost points. But she hit she killed the target, right? She annihilated it. And I'm like,
There are rules,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay, listen, we could get to the rules later because they also have breakdancing, which they're never going to do again.
Yeah, well,
and those rules were thrown
what's
right out
weird
the window.
about the breakdancing is they decided before this one even started.
Yeah.
They're like, no, that's out.
Well, you want to know why? Because they realized they can't have enough people in those stupid hats sitting up there that look like they're from the 80s
Well,
being judges.
There's that.
That's
and
why.
I think they started doing it, and they're like, how are we supposed to judge this?
Yeah.
This is not.
He
This is
doesn't-
not right.
his
Did
card-
you see this? The woman who was the runner-up to make the Australian team? Like
No.
Raygun is the one that everyone's talking about.
Right.
The one that's dancing like Elaine or
Right.
just absolutely rolling around on the thing. The one who got like passed over for Raygun.
Yeah.
Amazing. Could have been in Breaking 3.
Really?
Now it's all up to me. That's
Ma'am, we like your electric boogaloo,
Yeah.
but what we're going to say is you're not
Yeah.
going. Yeah.
Breaking 3 Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
She could have been in that. She was great.
But my thought was, you're losing these points, right? And then they're like, they have 2 shots left. And I'm like, okay, you're making it sound very dramatic. Listen, if I have 1 shot left and I want to win, turn to the left. You don't have any more competition, all right? Turn 90 degrees, pull it.
I think they
Okay.
have this thing called disqualification. I'm not sure you're.
Then save 2 bullets
Your rules.
for the one who's
I
going to tell
think-
you you're disqualified.
I might have watched some water polo because it was on, and maybe some of the basketball, and that was it. I didn't.
Really?
In 2012, I watched everything because I was laid up with back surgery.
Yeah.
This year it was just like,
Okay. Hey, I don't have any notes on this, but I remember this. I watched ping pong. Okay.
Yeah.
And I watched ping pong, and they had a French guy. You know, they're in France, so this is a big deal. His first name, or maybe his last name, I think was LeBron. Okay.
first name is
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
OSCAR.
Yeah. But his baloney is a first name. But anyway, it's LeBron. So the announcers, this is what the announcers say, because they have nothing else to talk about. This kid's a phenom at 19 years old, just like LeBron James, just like his namesake. Okay, first off, if your parents named you LeBron after LeBron James, and you're the pastiest white kid possible from France,
And you're playing table tennis.
and you're playing table tennis, your parents are so proud right now. They are so proud. Let me go home and get a hug.
It'd
Okay.
been great if they would have like kicked into Round Ball Rock and like dun 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 dun, and John Test just shows up. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah,
his
you remember?
yo yo.
There's a flashback.
Yeah.
Yiki yiki yo.
Yicky yicky yo.
Flip it and reverse it.
So anyway, I'm watching that, and I don't understand. Okay, the lady aside, the breakdancing lady, she stole the show with stupidity. I understand, whatever. And again, she fleeced a country to get to
Well,
go there.
What I like is that someone was like, "This Olympics was the most non-memorable Olympics." I'm going to remember the breakdance lady, the shooter, and of course the French pole vaulter. Those are the 3 people and I was like, you know what? You're probably right.
yeah.
In years from now, that's all we're going to remember.
Yeah. And you're like, remember when the guy, his
Yeah.
G.I. Joe guy, took down the pole in the pole vault? Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
What a sad life for that guy to know that everyone now knows that he has a giant bulge
Yeah.
that kept him from winning an Olympic medal. What a sad life he's going
But
to
here's the
live.
deal. You trained for years. You got to know, you've had that hog the entire time, all right? You can't just be like, oh, where'd this come from? That guy didn't hit puberty that day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, Guillaume, I think we should tape it back.
Yeah.
No, I will pole vault with dignity.
Then you better lower that down
Yeah.
3 inches.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you right now. You better not try for no record, you know?
I want to know what he was looking at before he set it up.
Yeah. But no, it's just, he drops his pole on the way there. You're like, how did he clear that? I
If
don't
they were
even know.
doing pole vaulting near the beach volleyball, I'd get it. I don't understand
Right, exactly.
why he was so excited.
Yeah, I don't get it. He just couldn't hide it either. It is what it
He's
is.
so excited. He's so excited.
What do you-
He's so scared.
Yeah, you doing Jesse
Saved by the
now?
Bell. Yeah,
Saved by the Bell.
yeah,
I
that's
like
right
what
in
you're doing there. All right, so here's my last thing from the Olympics, and I'm going to make this about why. Okay?
But why?
Yeah, but why? Why are there lifeguards at the Olympics watching the pool of the world's best swimmers?
Well, usually they're all sitting there like they have that float and they're just sitting there like all sad and depressed. Like this is dumb.
Yeah. First off, they make French minimum wage, whatever that is.
First.
I don't know what French minimum wage.
Those guys are going down and back at the end of the pool in 30 seconds. By the time the lifeguard realizes there's a problem,
Yeah.
everyone's out of the pool.
They're on the podium.
Yeah.
Dude, they're presenting him with medals.
Especially if they're running in slow motion Baywatch style.
Yeah, you're missing one dude.
He's already dead.
Yeah. You know
He went straight to the ground in world record time.
Give that guy one of them clickers so they count the people that go on the rides like they do at Disney. And he's like, okay, 17 went in. Oh, we only got 16 clicks. Check the pool. Check the pool. Tony, where were you on this one?
It's a pretty clear pool.
Yeah, but I'm looking at that and I'm going, you have the world's best swimmers here. Okay, you're not talking about me and you on a pontoon boat and someone's got to save our lives. We're talking about the world's best swimmers.
You want to talk about swimmers, and you're turning the gun and shooting your opponent thing. In polo, the water polo, like there's times when they will just like shrug someone up. Imagine you actually do have some sort of like cardiac arrest and you're dying, and you're in that pool that's like 20 feet deep.
Yeah.
And you're trying to hold on to one of your opponents, and they're just shanking you off, and you're getting a foul for your country because you're just trying to live.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, that lifeguard's like, "This is my time. It's too late. He's dead.
Yeah, it's too late.
He was already drowning. No one caught it."
I don't understand. Where was the lifeguard? Where they're over watching the relay. They're watching the relay. I don't understand what you're talking about.
They're watching the 100-meter relay. That literally takes 8 seconds to swim.
So that's the other thing too. I don't understand. They do this thing and they're like they're tracking this line with like this world record thing. By the way, I'm really mad that I know this much, but the TV was on and I was awake. All right,
I mean, that is much cooler than back in the day when they'd be like, "Well, we don't know who's going to win this race. They're all racing now. Everyone's going to be fine." And then, "Oh no, it's a world record."
Yeah.
Now you can see it. Like, yeah, we get it.
Yeah, and I like that, but I don't like the fact I don't know how many times I got to go back and forth. It's like, dude, get a bigger pool. You got to make 97 laps? What are we doing here? And every time they push off on the wall, then they try to do this mermaid thing where they try to wiggle underwater.
That one guy got his medal taken away because he wiggled a little too much under the water. He didn't flip fast enough. And I'm like,
really?
Now there's rules for that?
Yeah.
Why can't that guy just be the better swimmer?
Yeah.
Like, why does it matter? Like,
well, they should have checked that guy for huge hog. Maybe he had to swim face down.
Maybe
he might have had to be face down.
Maybe he had a rudder.
Yeah, he might not have been turned over that fast. Yeah. Like when you hold the book in front of yourself, you're like, oh, I can't spin over yet.
He couldn't spin.
I gotta let this go away. Yeah, why is he swimming upside down the entire way? What's going on? Yeah. So anyway, that was my but why, because I really don't understand the point.
Is that a snorkel?
No,
no, it's a hog.
It's not. Periscope? No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, it's a hog, sir. It's a hog. So anyway, that was my week.
It was your week.
All
we did was basically heard that you used soap improperly.
I did.
You had a breakfast before your breakfast, which we didn't hear about the second breakfast, and then you watched Olympics at Disney. That's what we're going with? You saving some for later?
Here's the deal. Yeah, we have so many shows to record. I'm not going to talk about myself for an hour because people are just going to be so excited that when I don't do it next week, they're going to be let down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sure that's going to be the problem.
That's the case. That checks out. So what about you? Got anything awesome to say, or you want to go into fun facts?
Let's go
you got
into
something
fun
cool?
facts.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay. We wasted all the TED time on the cool show you got coming up?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
We're keeping it laser focused.
All right. So here's the first fun fact. Restoring wolf populations in an area can reduce, G.I. Joe guy, I like it, can reduce deer vehicle collisions by about 24%. This reduction is due to the landscape of fear, that's in quotes, created by wolves, causing deer to avoid roads. Wolves tend to follow linear paths, including roads, which helps keep the deer away and reduce collisions. How many wolves get hit by cars?
That's what I was going to ask. Like,
okay,
this is like when they bring over, like frogs to take care of a certain insect, and suddenly the country's
we got a
overrun
frog
by
problem.
frogs.
We got a frog problem.
And what I don't get is that nowhere does anyone go, "Oh, I didn't see that coming."
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, maybe if we stop paying the scientists to see how like ants will walk past their homes if they have legs are too long, figure out like, hey, don't bring over invasive species to take care of a different invasive species.
Well, and here, if I can be 100% honest, if my car breaks down on the road and I encounter a deer, I'm okay. If my car breaks down on the side of the road and I encounter a pack of wolves that we set there so there's no deer to bother me, I got to be honest with you, I'm not as happy.
Right.
Okay? I'm not as happy. Same thing, like, we're down in Florida and everybody's like, oh, they got gators. Don't you? If you stop to change your tire, make sure you know where you're at. It's like, first off, that's what AAA is for, dude. You can eat 7 AAA guys. I really don't care. Well, I'm sitting in the car.
That was my first thought when you said that. It was, I need to make 2 calls. One's to AAA. The other one is, I guess, whoever is taking care of my last request.
Yeah, right.
Because you put wolves out here where there should be deers, where I can just go, boo.
Right. You know what's funny? Deers, they spook real easy.
Yeah.
Okay. A deer will spook very easy. A wolf, not so much. He's a little more challenging. He's like, is that all you got?
Yeah, we took care of the deer, but we have a lot more eating people. We didn't see that coming.
So what's weird is we have a lot of empty cars, like the jacks underneath there and the tires halfway off, and people are gone. We don't even understand. It's like they were abducted by aliens. So now we need aliens to take care of the wolves.
This was not in the study provided to us by Baby Billy Scientists
I was gonna
Incorporated.
Say, hey, the second wolf's free.
Yeah.
You know?
You can get that second one for free.
Yeah.
First one's $50 a pop. Why do I do it? I don't make any money, but I also don't insure any of it.
Yeah.
So I don't get sued.
What do you get a whole bucket of wolves? Is that a barrel of monkeys? No, it's a bucket of wolves.
It's a bucket of wolves.
That's different,
I
sir.
recommend you open it away from you.
Yeah, I was gonna
Open
say.
away from
Yeah,
face.
Yeah, you know those funny snakes that fly out of the cans? There's wolves in there, okay? I wouldn't do that.
Bruh! They just like shoot out.
Hey, Wilson, come here and open this for me.
Hey, can I tell you we've never had any deer in this area, and now we never will.
Yeah, right.
I think we're going about the problem in the wrong direction.
Well, but that's the thing. So it says it's down about 24%. So say there was 4 accidents. Now there's 1 less.
Yeah.
How many people have been eaten by wolves?
Yeah.
Okay. How many wolves
people,
get hit?
People's pets, other things that are around the road area.
Yeah.
Because I know you know what
There's
deers.
no more squirrels.
You know what deers don't eat? Dogs, cats,
Right.
livestock.
Yeah.
You don't see a deer running away with like
Yeah.
one of the sheep in
The
its
farmer's
mouth.
cow, or
Right.
like they're shooting at the deer. It's like, no, that's not happening. So
Damn it, Bambi.
yeah. But hey, it reduces collisions because they run with the road.
You know what? Can I do one? Because I saved one.
Yeah, you got a fun fact? Go ahead,
hold
because
on.
I'll skip one of mine.
I gotta find it first. I'm an old man.
So you want me to go to a second one, or you want me to wait?
I'll find it. Here we go.
Okay.
As a joke.
Yeah.
Arthur Conan Doyle, famous for creating Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Once sent 5 letters to 5 friends that read, "We are discovered, flee immediately," to see what they would do. One of them disappeared, and Conan Doyle never saw him again. Fun fact, all of those people were high officials in the UK government at the time.
Get out of here.
No.
That's awesome.
Right?
Well, that's a conscience right there. They know what I did
Do
something.
you imagine that? Hey, we got to get out of here.
Yeah.
And then suddenly it's like everyone's gone. You're like,
Where's Tim?
What happened to that guy?
Yeah, where did he go? Hey, did you get a letter? No, I don't know what you're talking. Yeah, the other 4 guys are playing it cool. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Yeah, I didn't get a letter. So yeah, that's pretty cool though. To have that kind of power.
What a great prank to be like, hey, you want to be fun? Let's tell 5 of our bros that someone's onto them and see what happens.
Yeah.
And then suddenly it's like,
I only have 4 bros.
yeah. Well, it's like, has anyone seen George?
Yeah.
Where'd George go?
This is so odd. Yeah.
he
Turns
go-
out his car's on the side of the road.
I was
There's
going
a
to
wolf.
say, I was going to say, it turns out George is in the head of highway maintenance department.
Yeah, right.
Turns out he's murdered thousands of people
he
from his wolf idea.
He was doing his community service on the side of the road. Next thing you know, all I found was a bag and a stick. I don't even know what's going on. So, all right.
But
Here's
the guy who invented Sherlock Holmes couldn't find one of his friends after just sending a letter that said, hey, they're on to you.
And by the way, he invented Sherlock Holmes. He should be able to find a lot of people.
Right? That's my point.
Yeah, he really should. So that other guy should be hide and seek champion of the world. So you know how awesome that is though to hide. That's back in the day though too. Like nowadays, you can't to go off the grid now.
Right.
Nobody. I mean, you're a missing person. You know, when people can't text you within 6 minutes, you're a missing person.
Go off the grid now. If you can't be found, eventually they'll find your teeth.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Wolves.
Yeah.
It's wolves. Yeah. Wolves, sir. We believe that it's the wolves that kept the deer off the road. I don't know, sir.
Is there teeth in this wolf? In this wolf poop?
There's wolf shit right here, and I feel like there's dentures in that.
Is that corn? No, it's teeth.
That's teeth, sir. That's teeth.
So first off, gross.
Yeah.
Second off, gross.
Yeah. You know what doesn't eat teeth? Deer. Okay. So here's my second fun fact. Third of the day, because you added one.
Right.
In Japan, 90% of mobile phones are waterproof because youngsters use them even in the shower. Now,
what are they doing for? Yeah.
Yeah. What do they need? Do they turn the sound off when they're in the shower?
Yeah.
What are they doing in the shower that they need a phone?
Is it
selling stocks?
Yeah. Is it one of those things where that is a country where they are legitimately there are people that just check out of the world. They go into they get in an apartment. I don't know how they make money, but they go in an apartment and just cut off from society, and they literally just go into their electronics, and that's it. Is that? I'm hoping that's the scenario.
I don't know, but it says 90%. So, I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah. Do they have things that they can hang it from the wall or from the shower head?
No, it look in the picture, which
here's how are they doing what you were implying they're doing and wiping their head with dry soap?
Here's what I find funny is in the picture. Okay. Look, it says in Japan. Look at the picture.
That is not a Japanese woman.
Correct.
I don't like to make blanket statements like that.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that she is not of any
No.
Asian descent.
No, that is Rhonda from 3D.
Yeah. Well, that's like when they put Emma Stone in Pearl Harbor, and we're like, yeah, just pretend.
Yeah,
Just pretend.
Seriously, that it's her. No, it's not. Yeah, but it's funny. So you see the picture, and it's just the water come down on the phone, and I'm like, yeah. If you give me a real photo, maybe I think about it. You know what I mean? But anyway, 90%. And I thought of the youngsters because they like to use them even in the shower. Yeah. Yeah, that's a sex box.
Yeah.
That's what you're giving them.
Right.
Okay, I'm paying
no
AT&T.
No muss, no fuss.
Yeah.
Just washes all down the drain.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I got 2 towels. One for my phone, one for my ass.
Yeah, we just took the toilet right out, saved a whole bunch of money. Kid just goes in the shower, does everything right in there. Yeah. We call it the Waffle Stomp 3000.
I was going to say.
You knew that was coming at some point. We brought that back from the old studio.
He's stomping everything.
You know what Mac doesn't have here? We haven't brought up in a while?
Yeah.
Shower.
He does not. He wouldn't let me in it if he had it anyway, so it wouldn't matter.
That checks out.
Yeah. So here's my last one. Hong Kong begins installing street lights on the ground because people won't stop looking at their phones. So they literally have where the ground lights up red when you get to the corner. So the ground shows you that, hey, stupid, you're about to get hit by a bus.
Yeah.
And that's in Hong Kong, which I got to figure there's a lot of traffic in Hong Kong.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Honestly, the blind guy's fine. Just tap the stick across.
Couple cars a day.
You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, if you put those wolves there, it'd take a couple days for you to reduce it to one accident. There's never any cars.
There's no, and the mimes from a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I mean, you get.
Well, maybe we should put that
stuff
out. Maybe we should put that out. Just put that along the sides of the road, and the deer would be like, "Oh,
yeah,
we just stop here, and no
Wait a
more
minute.
wolves."
That's like that whole.
But
thing.
then the wolves would be protesting that AI is taking their jobs.
It's taking our jobs.
Taking our jobs.
They took our jobs. How do they do that? I love that skit. But here's the best thing about this is that you're walking, your face is down, you're on the phone, it's lit up. I don't know if it's nighttime. Are you seeing the red?
Yeah. What if it's what if you just think it's a stoplight? Like the overhead for the cars. Just a reflection.
Brake light from a bus. Yeah. It's just a brake light.
Oh, yeah. The traffic stopped, I can go.
Yeah. But it just says that's what they do now. So the light shines down on the street to tell them stuff. When you make stuff, that's called thinning of the herd. Okay. When you make stuff that protects people that are that stupid, they need to walk in front of a bus.
That's why there's an age limit on baby gates.
Yeah, correct.
At some point, you need to know not to walk down the stairs without looking. It's just something you need to learn.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how it goes. So that was my last fun fact. But when I saw that, I was like, okay, we're going to put the Japan and the Hong Kong thing together. Let's see what we get. All right. I have a TCO sells it for you.
All right.
And I got to tell you what, I got a couple screenshots of it. I think I'm going to show you. I'm going to read it because I'm just going to show you this one. So this is it's an under couch blocker. Okay. So what it's telling you is that items that fall under the couch or roll under the couch, like at my house, under my couch is full of tennis balls. Lilo, tennis balls. We go get the broom handle. She used to get the broom and get down. She's like, oh, there's about to be 15 balls, hit out of there. So she knows.
Yeah.
Now, why don't you just look at this picture and tell me some of the things that they pulled their couch out? Tell me some of the things that are behind that couch.
Okay. We have, hold on, let me old man here.
Yeah, no. I totally understand.
We have what appears to be possibly an entire apple.
Yeah. Correct.
A wrapped sucker.
Yeah.
A box that looks like the contents were taken out, but the box is there. A koozie.
Yeah.
A remote control.
You're missing the really big one, but
I'm
going
going around it.
You're building to it.
Possibly a wig in the back. I don't know what that is.
Not sure.
A shirt, maybe.
Yeah.
Some other debris. It looks like a lighter here. Maybe a bracelet.
Yeah.
Possibly a magic eraser at the
now,
bottom.
all these things have slid under your couch. Okay, from the front to the back.
But right dead center, right in the middle.
Yeah.
Is what some people would call a frying pan or a skillet.
Right.
A clean frying pan or skillet.
Clean. So maybe they just
So it's not like they were eating out of it and someone just slid it under the couch because they were done.
That is the worst game of what is that? The game where they have to do the shuffle. With the ice in the Olympics.
The curling.
Yeah, curling.
Yeah.
It's like they did that on the tile right underneath there. They're like, oh, we got it underneath there.
But there's like a giant, like the paper football you use. There's a weird, I don't know what that is.
But
possibly someone's purse.
So now scroll to the next picture.
You
go up. Okay. I think that'll show. Does that show the deflector in front of it?
Yes, that shows the blocker, and now it only blocked balls.
No, those are apples. If you look closer.
Oh, you're correct.
It
looked like tennis balls.
Someone threw a bag of apples at the bottom of the couch.
Well,
luckily,
I guess that does track because the previous photo had an apple.
Yeah.
But I'm not buying this works because I don't see how it stopped the lighter or the remote control
Right.
or the skillet.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. But so anyway, this is what they're selling. This is TikTok shop. Okay. But my big takes for that were apples and frying pans. And it's called the under couch blocker. Okay. And I don't know how much it is. I didn't look at it. I have a video on here and I'll probably just share it on our page when this comes out.
What is it constructed of? Because you could make one of those.
Oh, it looks like it's made out of cellophane, black cellophane.
You could make one of those out of a board.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just take the end off of each side and turn it 90 degrees.
Yeah.
You've got a couch blocker.
But here's the deal. This has
Baby Billy's couch blocker.
It says 3,795 likes and 118 comments. Okay. Listen, we put out cool dads. Okay.
Yeah.
We didn't get that many likes. All right. I would love to have 3,795 likes.
It's still available, everyone.
It's still available. You can go like it right now.
For free.
You can go like it right now.
YouTube, Spotify,
Yeah.
Google Music, anywhere you
Yeah.
find your music.
Yeah.
It's
There's
still
no
out
apples under the couch in that video either. There are some crackers.
There are some crackers.
So maybe Dan should have had that. But no, I just looked at that. The big thing is when you look at the picture and there's a frying pan. Because this happens in a video. You got to remember, I screenshotted this stuff. This is all happening real fast. And I'm like, hold on, what did I just watch?
Do you think they looked at the space between the floor and the bottom of the couch and went, what do you think we can slide under that?
Right. Listen, does the remote accidentally roll under there?
Yeah.
It does.
Remote, check. Apple, check. Wig, check. Someone's purse, check. Lighter, check. Frying pan, I guess.
Do you want me to say check? What do you want me to say?
Yeah.
You tell me what to do here. Somebody's getting a call. So tell me what to do here.
Was that you, Jerry?
With the one time Jerry gets a live mic and he's like,
Yeah.
I better take a phone call. I'm gonna take a
Wait,
phone
he's
call.
probably calling me like, hey, I think I know where the frying pan might be.
Yeah, he's
Call me back. I think I know where the frying pan is.
Call me. I think I know where that frying pan is. By the way,
You won't believe if I text it.
we need
You
to buy
have
this
to
thing.
talk to me.
Are we still missing apples? Yeah. Look in the fridge. Do we have apples?
Where are we on the wig situation?
Where's my wig?
Dude, where's my wig?
Yeah. All right. So now let's do a strange story. We're going to end with a strange story. All right. Do we have
Strange stories.
I got the right button.
You did.
I figured you were going to do it, but you didn't do it. It's okay. All right. Woman demands Geico pay her $1 million after she gets STD in her partner's car.
Okay.
Okay. So federal appeals court on Wednesday heard arguments over whether car insurance should pay out benefits to a woman who caught a sexually transmitted disease from a policyholder in its insured vehicle.
Now, while you're laughing at this, are you going to bring up in this show or in a future show your House of Mouse insurance scam that they're trying to run?
What's that?
Have you heard this?
No.
There was someone who died at Disney Springs at a restaurant. And Disney, via their lawyers, are saying that you have given up all ability to sue because you agreed to arbitration when you signed your contract to have a full year of Disney Plus. They're saying you can't sue us for dying at the restaurant because you have agreed not to sue Disney because you signed up for arbitration for Disney Plus.
So now that Mama's gone, we have to watch on demand Disney movies. So just to break even.
And the best part is, it's not the person who died that signed it, it's the spouse. And they're trying to be like, well, you live in the same house, close enough.
You guys share a password? Hey, it counts. It counts.
That's true. I mean, that's on them.
Yeah.
If you would have gotten your own password,
You got your own password.
you
dude.
would have been
That's
able
all
to
I can
sue
say.
the mouse.
That's
All right,
I can
hit me
say.
up. So
Yeah.
she's trying to sue the or try to
She's
get money from the
suing-
insurance.
It's Geico. She's suing Geico.
She's
So
trying to sue that little lizard.
Yeah, she's suing the little salamander, whatever the hell he is.
It's a
Right.
gecko.
Gecko.
I
right.
think that is implied by the Geico part.
No, Geico is not Geico is not gecko. Geico is Geico. He's a salamander.
Jerry,
Right?
you might want to leave earlier than you thought.
Jerry's like, I'm out. I gotta go. It says, but in Geico General Insurance Company versus MO, a Missouri woman. They just put her initials. Oh my God. She claims that her partner, Martin Browner. Now they give his name.
Yeah.
Listen, Marty gave me this.
Well,
all right.
that's the difference. She's embarrassed because she's got a sexually transmitted disease.
right.
Marty's like, I got laid.
You
You put my name. You put my name.
You put my middle initial It's
in that
Q.
paper.
I don't know what it stands for, but it's Q.
You send a copy to my high school
yeah.
and all the people I know.
I got a reunion.
I'm getting a call.
I got a reunion coming up. Is that
Yeah, it's
Tina asking about the pan?
no, it's Jerry's house asking about the thing.
So But it says that he negligently infected her with the HPV, okay, after they had sex, get this, in his 2014 Hyundai Genesis. Listen, play on player, okay?
Yeah.
You have got a 2014 Honda. It's a Genesis, man. Hyundai Genesis? Come on.
Isn't Genesis its own?
Not back then.
Oh,
Not back
okay.
then.
So
Not back
this
then.
is before they had
That's
split
before
off.
they split, and then
Oh,
they went,
okay.
you know what? This Genesis is pretty nice. Let's just make it its
Yeah.
own car line.
Yeah.
Still Hyundai, but it's
Yeah,
it's
that's what
Genesis.
people, they were like, hey, if we don't tell people it's Hyundai,
Right.
and we just tell them it's Genesis,
Right,
people
yeah.
will want to buy it.
Yeah.
You know, because
Phil Collins, right? I was just gonna like, we need a Collins. High five. I'm taking a high five. That was a high five.
I need a
You
smaller
heard it.
table.
You heard it
This-
right
I
here.
don't-
We need a shorter table, or
Yeah.
we need longer arms.
One of the two.
So, but anyway, in his
So I can
2014,
use my phone in the shower.
she claims Bronner was aware he had HPV, but neglected to inform her before they had unprotected sex.
Did Geico know?
Oh, wouldn't that be a bummer?
Yeah.
If he goes, listen, I got to have full coverage and HPV
Right.
coverage.
Because if
What do I
Geico
get?
knew, maybe she
Yeah, what do
should
I
have
get?
known.
Yeah. So
Did Flo from Progressive know?
you know the questions. Like I had to ask this when you get a rental car. I had to call my insurance company. Go look. Am I covered to drive any vehicle? Yes, I am. It is what it is. But he's calling. He's like, look, am I covered to drive any vehicle? Yeah. Am I covered to give somebody like
Yeah.
HPV in the backseat of my
Right.
2014 Hyundai Genesis? So we're gonna look into that.
Yeah.
Okay, because listen, it's coming. You're gonna get sued. You know. Old Marty.
Yeah.
Old Marty's got something coming on here. You know.
Which viruses
Yeah.
am I covered to give in the back seat of my Hyundai?
Yeah. Yeah. Is it just the herpes?
Yeah.
what can I
'Cause
give?
I have a feeling this is going to be the genesis of a good
This
relationship.
is the summer of Marty,
Yeah.
and I am going to live it up. Damn it!
This will be the beginning of things.
Yeah, I just had it.
So I just
detailed.
need to know if some things are transmitted, which of them am I covered for?
That's what you need to know. Now, she says that this is resulting in past and future medical expenses, and
Past expenses, like the one she's already used, like past from when she's suing, not past.
yeah.
Okay.
Past from when
'Cause
this
I
happened,
like,
but yeah. So
Yeah.
she's had to spend money already. She's going to have to spend more.
I nicked myself shaving for Marty,
Yeah,
and I want compensation
I
for
want
that.
to be. I want to be compensated. But it says where were you shaving? In the back seat of that 2014 Hyundai Genesis.
I do. My phone is waterproof because I do everything in the Genesis. You understand?
He's got an aquarium. It was on Pimp My Ride. Did Exhibit ever work on your
we
car?
heard you like aquariums, so we put an aquarium in your Genesis.
Look, if you're going to be banging, don't do it in that fondue plate that we just put on the front armrest. You know what I mean? Is that ranch? Am I dipping my wings in that? What am I
We
doing?
heard that you like the lobby of a Red Lobster, so we just put one in the back of your Genesis. Your lady can pick out a lobster from the tank while you're giving her HPV. Exhibit sounded nothing like this, by the way.
Yeah.
I would just like to put that disclaimer out there.
Yeah, you don't know. You might,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
might dub it down for
Wiki,
TV.
flip
Yeah.
it and reverse it. I think we broke Jerry.
But it says mental and physical pain and suffering. That's what the court documents state. So it says in February of 2021, she filed a $1 million claim against Browner and his insurer, Maryland-based Geico, claiming she should be compensated for bodily injury under the car's insurance policy. Okay, I don't know if that's bodily injury. Yeah, you know what's weird? Marty, he takes the stand on her defense. He's like, listen, I wreck that. Okay.
Yeah.
She got bodily hurt. Okay. She earned this. Give her the $1 million.
Yeah.
Okay. Give her the $1 million. By the way, my name's Marty
Yeah.
Q Bronner.
Stenographer, you send a copy of that to my high school.
Yeah. I want you.
All the girls will turn me down.
Yeah. My dad still makes fun of me. Send that to my dad's house right now. I'll give you his address. But it says Geico refused to pay the claim, arguing that the injury did not occur in normal, quote, use of the automobile.
They don't know that.
Okay, here's the deal. We've all been young once, okay? I don't know that I could do anything in the back of a 2014 Genesis right now. I'm 48 years old and really out of shape and overweight. But if I don't know how old Marty
But dang
is.
it, he's willing to try.
Right. It's got power windows. Put them down. We'll see what we get. It is what it is. So, but it says,
What's that flapping out of there?
I don't know.
I guarantee he's not pole vaulting with it.
I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's a G.I. Joe guy. It's weird. They're supposed to be in the car. I don't understand why they're outside the car. But it says, upon reviewing the parties' arguments, the court finds that the consensual sex relations inside the car do not constitute a use of an automobile within the meaning of the subject policy. The judge wrote in his decision. The judge ruled that Geico does not cover the transmission of disease because transmission, that's what you should have went for.
Yeah.
Transmission.
That's part of the car, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad
the
you caught
transmission didn't fail. It went into me. Okay? That's what she should have. Why do we not have Wade Watt defending her?
Oh, God.
Where's Wade Watt? He's not here today. This would have been classic. Okay?
I can imagine this guy has gone, he went to law school, was a lawyer somewhere, was a partner, put in years of experience, was put on the bench, showed up on a Monday morning, was handed this docket and just went, damn it.
Yeah. Geico HPV. Awesome. Dear diary.
I literally would have just been like, all rise, get out.
Yeah. All rise, doors that way.
Yeah.
That's where we're going. But it says Browner appealed the Eighth Circuit to have the district court's decision reversed. The couple contends that the language of Browner's insurance policy is so broad as to justify bodily injury claims stemming from her HPV infection.
So this dude gave her this virus.
Yeah.
And is now sitting next to her being like, yep.
Okay.
We read the whole thing. We know that even though I did it of my own accord, Geico owes me some money.
So anyway, it says that bodily injury claim, stemming from her HPV infection and subsequent development of bad stuff. Yeah, I wish I probably should have read this first.
Yeah, you reading it slowly and out loud right now is doing great
for me.
It's
really not. So it says, but their brief cites how the Missouri arbitrator awarded Emmo $5.2 million from Browner after finding him liable for negligence. Listen, if you get $5.2 million for HPV, okay?
Yeah.
If I give you a cold,
yeah,
you should get something. You know what I mean?
Well, no, I don't know if you've ever been to Missouri. They have a lot of signs that say click it or ticket. Now, that's very broad.
It's broad.
So I think in the broadness of that, they were able to be like, no, you owe us $5.2 million.
Yeah, now it's click it, stick it, or ticket. I think it's one of those. It's one of those.
Yeah.
So
don't stick it or ticket. That's yeah.
This. All I know is that this car should have been impounded and kept as like evidence. So now my man's got to take the bus.
Yeah,
and he can't. He don't have no back seat in a 2014 Hyundai Genesis.
What I would have done is like, she doesn't, if I was the guy, I would have been like, well, you don't know if it was me, what we did in the back seat of the Genesis, or it's possibly that hotel soap you use to clean yourself up afterwards.
Right. I don't know why you're itching.
Yeah.
Could be the hotel soap.
Could be the hotel soap.
Could be the hotel soap. Yeah.
Yeah. Could be LeCoux.
Yeah. Was it French?
Yeah.
Is that a French soap? So it says if
it was LeCoux, it could be you.
The defense restaurant. Where can they find us, Ted?
Case dismissed. You can find us at thatchecksout.net, all the socials at checksout. WDT stands for with Damon and Ted. He's Damon, I'm Ted. This has been That Checks Out, a TCO Productions recorded for you at Audio Hive Podcasting Studio. We have Jerry in Video Village. Michaela is actually our audio producer today because Mac didn't even bother to show up. We'll catch you guys next time. TCO has been executively produced by Damon and Ted. That's Damon and Ted.